Hello guys, I'm Spicy Bill and this is going to be a review on the Bandai High Grade Universal Sentry HGUC 144 scale Silver Bullet Suppressor. This is 225 in the HGUC line. So as of today, I have reviewed 135 kits out of 225 in this entire series, spanning over 20 years. Started out in 1999 with the which was HGUC number one. I believe it's the gun cannon. Or yeah, I think it was actually HGUC number one's a gun cannon. Wow. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So here we go. As you can see here, this kit is based on the Silver Bullet right here. That's a Silver Bullet. That's a retail release, and the Silver Bullet is based on the Doven Wolf, which is also a retail release. So yeah, and the Doven Wolf is actually originally based on the Gundam Mark V. So yeah, it went from a Titan's mobile suit into a Xeon mobile suit. Well, technically Axis, and then from that it got developed into a Federation suit or Vis Foundation suit. This thing's supposed to be somewhat, maybe could be categorized as a Gundam, but it's not really a Gundam. And then from that, you get this. So obviously you can see some major design changes between the regular Silver Bullet and the Silver Bullet Suppressor, with the legs being elongated. And well, this guy is actually huge. I mean, it's about the same size as the Master Grade, just slightly shorter than the Master Grade RX-78-2, which is quite large for a high grade kit. But yeah, as you can see, there's some similarities and there's some differences. So right here, it can actually it's got peg holes on the forearm, so you can use the shield weapon, the shield cannon thing from the regular Silver Bullet, and also unofficially have the beam rifle. But of course, you're not gonna use that. You're gonna use this right here, the beam magnum. And I did actually paint the magazine, to match its color. I think this ended up looking a lot better once you properly paint it. Yeah, and I also painted in the camera. I don't know if you can see that right there. There we go. Painted the camera right there. Okay, and well, of course, it comes with a sticker sheet, and I use up all the sticker. The one right here, these white ones are particularly awful. So, you might want to consider painting them, but this is also one thing I want to talk about. I know 90% of Gunpla builders, 90% of the community are basically, snap builders, and there's a lot of negative perceptions when it comes to more elite builders, just saying bad things about beginners and stuff like that. I think that's actually really terrible. But you gotta look past that. This community isn't just all about those guys who know how to paint model kits. It's more than that. So anyway, let's see what's there also to talk about. Well, we also got two of these Beam Saber hilts. Unfortunately, they don't come with Beam Saber effect, but you can source Beam Saber effect from other kits. For example, if I want to pimp out the Silver Bullet, I'll give him the Beam Saber effect from the Doven Wolf. There we go. These are actually Master Grade style Beam Saber effects. So, yeah. Of course, that would mean that you need to buy his predecessors in order to get this stuff to work. Also, with the Beam Magnum, you also get a separate beam magazine. So, of course, it's not interchangeable like the real grade, so you're just stuck with the extra magazine right here. Guess you can paint it if you want to. What the heck is... Why is there like a piece of lint right here? Hang on. That's not good. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to do a slight touch up on this magazine. Kind of messed up the paint by peeling that thing off. But anyway, we got an extra magazine if you want to use that. For leftover parts, we got a whole bunch of parts left over from the that guy and this guy. So these are the leftover parts that you're not gonna use. So yeah, we got like basically all these are leftover parts for the previous build. And then we also got an extra bag of leftover parts. This is from the runner from the unicorn for the P Magnum. So that's that. I'm gonna actually give this away to one of my customers. So I'll send this out later today. Okay, and then we have these multi-purpose, or not multi-purpose, these are just open hands. Yeah, these works better for the income mode, not for the, I guess, this guy can't even use his income mode. So yeah, and I also got a multi-purpose gripping hand, which is you're not really gonna use because there's no beam saber effect. So this is kind of pointless. Okay, and then unofficially, you also got these stands. These are used for the income gimmick. So let me show you how that works on the Doven Wolf. It's not available on this kit because, let's see. Well, the way this thing is designed, you can't really do anything with the arm. Let me just show you. This thing is designed differently. Like this part is connected inside the forearm, so you can't pull this part off, like the Doven Wolf. So you're not gonna be able to clip this part in here to do the income mode. And somebody already mentioned that. Well, let me see. You might be able to do it, sort of, but then you're gonna have this part sticking out, which looks very weird because that's not how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, that looks really stupid. No, that looks stupid. This is how it's supposed to look like. So you just clip this in right here, like that. And it's supposed to fly around and hit enemies and stuff like that. Now you also have the option to do a couple things. You can plug the hole with this piece right here. Okay. Plug the hole with this piece right here, like that. And then you can attach like a wire. Why is there so many lint everywhere? Okay, and then you attach a wire, and then you attach that part to this thing right here. So you get this extra adapter right here that plugs into the forearm. Yeah, the bicep area, like that. You take that wire, and then you stick that. So, you know, for non-new type pilots, I mean, if you just go watch my review on the Silver Bullet or the Doven Wolf, you can have this mode, or you can, like, you know, for a new type pilot, they don't really need that, so they can use the sub arm. All these parts come with a kit. Unfortunately, you just can't use any of them. It just doesn't work due to the way this thing is designed. Actually, I think the sub arm gimmick might actually work. I know this is totally going way off here. You can see that this is not your typical review. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and test this out. I think this arm could actually work with the sub arm. So let's go ahead and pop this off. You can see there's a peg. Let's see if the sub arm will work in this mode. I think it could work. Oops. Yeah, the sub arm can kind of work in this mode. So that's okay. It's not gonna work on the other arm because the connection point on this arm is that special attachment gimmick. So yeah, you have all these parts. You also got these extra joint parts. Yeah, you got these extra joint parts. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't work. Let me see if I can actually push it in. I don't want to mess it up, so let's just not do that. So yeah, you have all these extra parts. This one here is actually for the Doven Wolf. And these things, these parts can be a little bit annoying on the backpack. These extra arms. Okay, so as far as the articulation goes, they actually make some slight improvements to the articulation. So we're gonna go ahead and convert the Doven Wolf back to its standard mode. So yeah, all these parts you're not gonna use. Originally, my idea was to, since you have like 6 arms, I was gonna have all the arms like flying around on these thing. But unfortunately, like I said, due to the way this thing is designed, that's not gonna work. So yeah, it doesn't even clip in properly. So, and it just look weird with the stub sticking out. So it's not gonna work. That sucks. I wish it was designed differently. I mean, come on, how hard can it be for them to design it just like this? I mean, you already have the joint parts, right? Oh well, I guess they just didn't want you to, be playing around with. I guess they just don't want you to maximize its potential. So if you want like all of them to do all the gimmicks, then you're gonna have to buy all of them. It's a marketing ploy. It's a marketing scheme. So anyway, there we go. As far as the articulation on the upper body is pretty much the same. You know, the arms are pretty much the same except for some minor design changes. The lower legs are actually very different. So we have the ball joint here for the leg. It's actually got completely brand new redesigned feet. So this thing has a hinge right here. I can go back and forth. And then we also have a ball joint here, so you can rotate that. So you got, if you fiddle around with it a little bit, the feet is actually very stable. Like you can get it to pose pretty well. Okay, and then this time it's got double jointed knees. Of course, it's severely hindered. The old one also have double jointed knees, so yeah. And as far as the waist articulation, the hips, they're exactly the same as the previous release. The one thing I really don't like is these things keep popping off. It gets really annoying. I think these are actually, I don't know if these are actually taken from the Gundam Mark V, but it looks like it's like, looks like something from the Gundam Mark V. And also this kit can benefit from paint, like if you paint in those parts right there, that would actually make it look really good. You need paint in the shoulders and these vents on the forearms. Where's the other one? Yeah. Oh, these. I painted them all on the other kits, so yeah, there we go. Okay, so I guess we'll just go straight into that gimmick. So this gimmick here is somewhat interesting. So basically, when he fires the beam magnum, or it fires a beam magnum, the arm gets damaged. So it's gonna have to come back here with this accessory thing, or this lift arm, and grab one of the, pick up one of the whatever arm on the backpack. So let's just say it's gonna grab one of these. I think it's a good idea. It's just not. It's executed kind of poorly. So you get this thing, grab like one of these, swings around. This thing's already coming apart. Swings around out front, like that. Okay, I'm not even gonna use this one. I'm just gonna use the one I'm holding right now. Come on, man. Seriously. And now it's getting ready to do the splits. These legs are a little too long, to be honest with you. Okay, you grab on here. There's like 2 little notches that hold on to the part, like that. And basically, this thing just swings forward like that. And this arm clips on right here, like this. Okay, we'll just pretend we get that out of the way. Yeah, get this piece of shit out of here. And we'll just connect this right here, like that. Yeah, I know. When it comes to Gunpla, you really don't think of play gimmicks or stuff like that. This is, I don't know. This is definitely not what I have in mind when I buy Gunpla. I don't expect like, play features. Okay, there we go. Like a play feature on a model kit is just kind of weird. Okay, there we go. So now we have the arm attached. There we go. So every time we fire, it fires one shot. It's gonna have to replace the arm. So it's gonna go back there and pick up another arm and then switch it forward. Okay, so basically what we have here, we have 3 static arms, and then 1 arm with a built-in articulation, which you can bend the elbow and then you can separate the hand. But everything else, these are all fixed. So you're really not gonna do anything with these. I mean, you could attach them there, but the arm is just gonna be straight with no articulation. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and it's kind of back heavy because of backpack, but the legs allows you to pose it. The legs does help it help stabilize the kit quite a bit. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and do the big magnum. So let's push that right here like that, and we can get it into that pose. Pretty sure we can. Swing out the shoulder a little bit. Oh, that's not gonna get annoying at all. We do have to take apart the hand and get it to fit around the B magnum. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna do this separately. If you saw my previous video, I said something about if this kit was like a P Bandai, I would not buy it. I'll probably just pretend it doesn't exist. Yeah, I'm glad it's a retail, so yeah. All right, so what else? It can kneel, believe it or not, it can kneel. So unlike the previous releases, the Silver Bullet and the Doven Wolf, the regular Silver Bullet and the Doven Wolf are not going to be able to pull off this pose. All right, so you move the leg. And I think the reason why this kit can kneel is because it's got longer legs. This does not look very natural, to be honest with you. That looks really weird. And the knee arm, this part really doesn't even help with stabilizing the kit. So let's see, what can we do to get this thing to kneel properly? You might still need an action base. Well, hey, at least it can pose with the beam rifle, so I'm happy about that. You know, that looks okay. We're just gonna have it stand. I sing a lot. I sing of some pictures of it, like, you know, kneeling properly, but I just can't do it for this review. So sorry about that. That's a nice pose. I like that. All right, what else is there to talk about? You know, we're going on almost 20 minutes. Well, these thruster things can articulate. It's really nothing, you know, really not much to talk about back here. This backpack, I think, is okay. It's just barely okay. I wish it has like the Silver Bullets backpack. Those things are actually useful. It's got missiles. It's got all kind of crazy stuff in there. So let me show you. All right, so with the Silver Bullet, you got this nice gimmick right here, although these things do really get quite annoying. Yeah, right there. This thing goes forward, and you have missiles in here. So look at that. That's cool, right? You don't have that in the Silver Bullet Suppressor. And let's see if this guy can kneel. I don't think this guy can kneel. yeah, it's not gonna do it. These things will definitely just get in the way and get super annoying. So yeah, I don't think this kit replaces the Silver Bullet. I think the Silver Bullet's still a pretty nice kit. And guess what? You know what? These feeds are actually better because, you know, there's a lot more surface. So this thing can stabilize a lot better than the Silver Bullet suppressor. Damn, that is sucks. Like, why did they give him those feet? I guess, like, it's Benager, so he wants, like, the Silver Bullet to look more like his unicorn or something like that. I don't know, I'm just guessing. But, alright. It's a decent kit. I mean, it's kind of expensive. It's like around $30. So, if you don't like the Silver Bullet, you don't find this interesting, it's an easy pass. Save your money for something else. If you do like the Silver Bullet, if you do like the design, by all means, check this kit out. It's okay. All right, I think that's pretty much it for this review. Yeah, thanks for watching.